Good evening. Thanks for joining us. We begin with our big story tonight. A tragic loss at a popular valley attraction in the east part of the valley. Another dolphin has died at Dolphinaris, Arizona.
It's a concern that some people raised before the exhibit brought the animals to the desert more than a year ago. Team 12's William Pitts is live in Scottsdale tonight with the latest. Will?
Well, Dolphinaris has been controversial since way before it opened, with some people saying dolphins just don't belong in the desert. Now, though, Dolphinaris is down to just 6 dolphins. Haley McCourt's mom has the names of all the dolphins on the back of her shirt. They started with 8. 2 of them are now dead.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's an I told you so, a very sad I told you so, because ultimately the dolphins are the ones that are being hurt by this.
The latest dolphin to die, Alia, a female bottlenose dolphin. Dolphinaris says veterinarians are still trying to figure out how she died, but she'd been acting strangely for a few days.
I'm not surprised, definitely shocked and sad. Shocked more so that it happened so quickly, since we just lost Bodie.
Bodie was the first dolphin to die back in September of last year. The official cause of death, a rare muscle disease. Bodie was only 7 years old. Alia was 10. Dolphin rights activists say that shows there's a problem. Dolphins in the wild usually live to be about 40 years old. Dolphinaris has long said their dolphins are born in captivity and would die out in the open ocean. We did ask Dolphinaris for an interview, but a spokesperson there said the staff was still too upset to talk. We're live in Scottsdale. William Pitts, 12 News.